Hi, I'm Bob Dukish. Wanted to show you a couple of things about how to work with the book that I just put out called Fun with Office. And it is a lot of fun. We're going to be using Visual Basic to learn how to do some coding. And the first thing is we have to be able to get into Visual Basic. And if you have Microsoft Word or Excel, you've got it, but it's a little tricky to find. You have to have a developer tab up on the top ribbon here. So if you don't have that when you first fire up Office, go to File and go to your Options. And then once you're in your Options, you're going to see Customize Ribbon. And when you go to Customize Ribbon, there's going to be some check boxes, and one of them says developer. So right there, I want to click and check it so that it's going to show developer on the tab whenever we run the program. And again, you could use Office, Word, or Excel, or what have you. So that's how you get into it. When you save, if you do some coding and you want to save it, you have to be able to save it as a macro enabled file. So when you save as, you're going to go ahead and let me put it in my documents here. We're going to save it not as a Word document. See how it says normally by default Word document, in this case docx, but we want to go down one to where it says docm. That's the macro. Word macro enabled document. So when you save it that way, then you're going to have all your Excel stuff. All right, so that being the case, let me just go ahead and get out of that blank Word document and show a couple of the projects to you real quick that I think are a lot of fun. One of them that I had a lot of fun putting together, and you can expand on it. Of course, all these are made so that you can go ahead and mess around with them. And this is a DJ program. So I started by going to developer, and then I go to this Visual Basic icon and click it. And now I'm into the code area. But I want to run the program. So if I run the program, I click the little run button, or I could go up to the menu and click run. And what that does is that brings up what we call a form. And this is what the user would see. And you can see I have kind of a strange taste in music. I've got a lot of songs on there that are from the 70s and some from the 80s. And they have royalties, so I have to go to one that's, public domain song, which is a pretty good song too, called Universal. So I'll click that. Now that it's highlighted, I can play it. And it shows over here that it's playing. And you can also see the oscilloscope display. You can stop the song, or you could click another one and play another song. And what's cool about this is you could actually do almost like a DJ show, because you can play the song, and then when it comes to an end, you try to mix in the next song after that, and you can add and delete from the playlist. And that's a really cool program, and it's simple to do. We have all the code, and also the code is available to download too on my website dukish.com. So you don't have to type it all in. You could go ahead, just go to the website dukish.com, and you could download it from there. This next project is an Excel project. Doesn't matter if it's Word or Excel. Just happen to do it in Excel. But this is a cool program too. It's a program called 21, or Blackjack, and you're playing against the dealer, which is the computer. So it's got an artificial intelligence. It's going to try to beat you. Play game. All right. So I have an 11. That means I have an ace, because an ace is worth either 11 points or I can make it a 1. I'm going to keep it as an 11, so I'll say yes. The dealer really is going to be impossible to beat on this, because the dealer happened to pull a 21. All right, so I'm done with that. Here's the next game. This game, I have a 3 and a 5 and an 8. The dealer's got a 15, so I'm going to take a hit. I have 16. I could do what's called sandbag, which means I'll just hang out there at 16. The dealer has to pick another card, so let's hope that he goes over 21 and I'll win. So I'm going to stay. Yeah, and he did. Look, exactly what I thought. So I should be out in Las Vegas right now. I could have made some money. The dealer went over 21 and busted, so I won the game. And it's a lot of fun. You can go on and on and on with that thing all day long. Let me show you, though, because we don't have a lot of time. I'll show you another one that's a pretty cool game. And this one has a little bit of visuals in it. This is dice, and it's more commonly called craps. So if you get the security warning, you have to enable the content to allow the Visual Basic to play. You go to the developer window, VB, and we're going to go ahead and run the game. So This game, I have to shoot craps. I want to get a 7 or an 11 to win right off the bat. If I don't get either one on the first roll, then I have to shoot until I match that number that I happen to pull out of there. So let's place a bet. I'm going to say, okay, I'm feeling lucky. I'm going to say $10 on this one here, and I'm going to roll the dice and see what I get. The balance is 0 because what? I didn't win or I didn't lose. 8 is the point. I have to roll another 8. If I roll an 8, I win $10. If I roll a 7, that becomes an unlucky number. I'll lose. I'll bust. All right, so let me roll. All right, 3. I got to have an 8. 10. 7 came up. 4, 5, 6, 7. So I lost my $10. So it's a good thing I didn't go to Las Vegas. But go to my book on Amazon or wherever it's available, and I think you'll like it. It's a lot of fun. And again, the code is available for download with no charge at dukish.com. Thanks for watching the video.